you're looking to get that belt from Josh Taylor. If you were to be victorious, do you want to become undisputed first, or would you like to take, or if there was a fight at 147, and you mentioned it, against Terence Crawford, this would be a step-up legacy fight. Which one would you choose, and why?
I don't know yet. I definitely, I want to be undisputed. That's my whole thing. My whole goal is to take all the belts at 140. If I go up to 147, I'm not coming back down to 140. That's just out for me. So it depends. I know it's a lot of big deals gonna be on the table. After this fight, it's a whole lot of deals gonna be on the table. So for me, I just kind of try not to think about that. You know, for me, Josh Taylor. That's the only person I want to fight. Josh Taylor. That's the only person on my mind right now. That's it. It's just Josh Taylor. But my goal has always been to be, you know, become undisputed. So maybe that'll be the next fight. But it depends, you know, money gets thrown around. So when that, you know, they say this and this and this, it's like, all right, which one? You know, maybe we go after Ramirez, maybe we go after Crawford. You know, it all depends. So, but I know that, yeah, if, I know once I go up to 147, it's no coming back down to 140.
It's a good class.
Yeah, for me, it'll be to stay at 147.
Okay.
Let all the belts go, let the rest of the belts go, let some other fighters come up and get them and stuff like that. So, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm curious to see what you do. This fight almost did not happen. You know, you just mentioned money, broken promises. Were you a little worried that this fight might not have happened?
Yeah,
who would you have asked Jack Catterall to take a step aside because he's a mandatory and asked to fight Jose Ramirez?
I would have to fight. If this fight wasn't happening, it had to be. It won't be Jack Catterall. It'll be me. It'll have to be me. But no, this fight was gonna happen from the get-go. I knew this fight was gonna happen. If you look at the World Boxing Super Series, their history, everything always played out. All the fighters always, you know, they fought. Now, some people did get paid late, and some people threatened to pull out and all this type of stuff. But everybody, it happened, you know. So you're looking at, like I said, you look at the history of the World Boxing Super Series, they all, you know, it always happened. So for me, it wasn't a question about if I'm going to fight. It was always a question about when. When. That's it, you know. So I don't know how Josh Taylor's contract look. I can't speak on him.
Yeah.
But on me, I had some things in my contract that just wasn't fulfilled or whatever, if you want to say it, and they just had to get it straight. So that's what, you know, that was the whole thing with me. So it just was like putting fire under them, get that straight, and then that's it, you know. So that's my whole thing was like, I knew it's nobody else right now in my career that I want to fight except who I'm fighting next.
Yeah.
Before the fight was even announced, well, not before it was announced, before it was announced, and I knew I was supposed to fight him. That's the only person that I wanted to fight. It was Josh Taylor. That's it. I'm number one. He's ranked number two. We fighting for the ring belt. We fighting for the Ali Trophy. My belt, his belt. We fighting for all these things. So, if I would have fought anybody else, those things wouldn't be on the line. So that's the only person that I want to fight right now, which is Josh Taylor. That's it. It wasn't nobody else.
I told you from the very beginning when you started the series, it was going to be you and Josh at the very end.
I felt the same thing. I felt the same thing. Yeah, I knew it was going to be me and him too. I felt the same thing. Even back then we was ranked number one and number two. I was number one. He still was number two a year ago. You know, so now it just intensified. I'm still number one. He's still number two, and you know he won twice. I won twice, and it just intensified. We've been talking some shit. He been talking shit. I've been talking shit. You got Ramirez over there talking shit. Even Hook was talking shit. You got some other dudes talking shit at 140. So it's all heating up. I forgot I was at the Top Rank show. It was the same day as it was out here.
The Banco Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at that Top Rank show, and I forgot they had a dude, he fought at 140. I forgot his name. And he fought, you know, you don't say a bum, but he wasn't, you know, nobody up to par, basically. And after the fight, I was talking to somebody. I'm looking this way, I'm talking to somebody, and like somebody touched me on the shoulder, like, he's calling you out. And I looked over, and he's like, I want your belt. Like, bro, really? I don't even know who you are, bro. Like, you're not even the rankings at all. Like, calm down. And then he had like a hard fight.
He has high hopes.
It's cool, you know. But like I said, you know, it's good. You know, you got people calling people out and stuff, and you know, all that's cool. But you know, it's right now it's only about the three-headed horseman. That's me, Josh Taylor, Ramirez. That's it. That's the only person. Like I said, me, all I want is fight Josh Taylor next. That's it.
Okay, well, make sure you guys click and subscribe right here. And remember, it's fight night, bitches!